Yep. All right, we got some more super chats and stuff, but I don't want to take too long with that. So we'll get back to those. Want to jump into a video. So this is sort of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. I don't want to say vigil because it's short, but anyway.
Memorial?
Yeah. This is them remembering. Yeah, this is them remembering Charlie Kirk. So let's go ahead and check this out.
In all of our millions that are here today and the 1.6 million people that are watching live, say a thank you and honour the life of one of our generation's greatest, a man who inspired a generation of young men based on courage and based on faith. Let's play this little film.
That's awesome. I mean, there are people there with signs of him. But yeah, Charlie Kirk, you guys can probably tell there. Tommy was, I don't know if he was sick or if he was yelling so much earlier on that he was losing his voice, but he was losing his voice more and more as this went on. So he was either... Actually, I'm guessing he must have been sick because Tommy's always yelling and his voice carries pretty well. So I'm guessing he's got a cold or something.
Do you have for me as I move into adulthood in order to become a more informed and involved citizen?
Well, first of all, thank you for being here, and I have hope thanks to people like you. How old are you again?
13.
13. Here's a couple things I want to encourage you to do. Learn something new every single day, and focus on what it means to be a good person and a person of strong character. Aristotle said that courage is the ultimate virtue. Without it, there are no other virtues. If people aren't courageous, you don't have honesty, you don't have justice, you don't have beauty, you don't have wonder. And so at age 13, I want you to commit yourself to a life of courage. Courage is doing the right thing when you don't know how it's going to work out. Courage is committing yourself to the correct course of action, regardless of the cost associated to it.
Every human being, I believe, is made in the image of the divine, is sacred, is unique. And if we get away from this principle as we have, we not only have moral degradation, we not only have the collapsing society around us, but it's bad for that being itself. That being itself is unique. That being has rights. And who are we to say, just because we're older, that we get to murder it? Thank you.
We want everyone now to fall.
Oh, that was everyone. That was them posing for pictures with the U.S. flag. Huh, that's interesting.
We want everyone now to fall silent as we pay respects for 1 minute for one of the bravest fighters, one of the most intelligent fighters, certainly is going to be seen in our lifetime. To Charlie's family, we all pray for you. And we hope we honour his life. And you'll know when the minute's up, because the bagpipes will play.
Bear in mind, this is a context in which they get in trouble for praying quietly, typically, in the UK, like time and time again. And all these people gathering together to not necessarily all pray, but certainly some of them boldly, publicly, quietly praying together. It's pretty cool.
It's weird. It's like the main obstacle, the main thing that's being used to subjugate Great Britain is just their like fear of being called names, or it's fear, right? I mean, you could take back Great Britain in a heartbeat, but you just have a bunch of people who are, one, you got the sort of baseline people who you just were too worried about being called names and so on. But then you have like the government that will actually lock you up. So that is more, that's a bigger concern than simply being called a name. But if the people of Great Britain in general just said, you know what, we're not going to be scared anymore because this is not a time to be scared. You win, guys. You win. It would be over. It would be done. You've already won the moment you stop being scared of what they can do to you. I see some people complaining because I pointed out the fact that the bagpipes are a traditional American instrument. And they're saying, no, it's not true. It's not true. Well, how do you explain this, guys? Huh?
See, they're not. They're in denial.
Well, considering some people think bagpipes originated from Egypt, denial is not too far from that.
Roddy Piper, ladies and gentlemen. Rowdy Roddy Piper, my favorite rustler of all time. Hot Rod. All right, this is almost over. Let's see.
Pretty cool they picked a Christian song.
What's that?
It's pretty cool they picked a Christian song. It's they went from picking a USA song to Amazing Grace, which is definitely what the UK needs. But pretty cool. Lots of people will pick Amazing Grace.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
Even in the UK, man, they love Charlie.
Yeah,
When you hear people
videos,
talk,
What's that?
one of the videos that has been going around online, some leftist there who's saying, you know, no one will even remember. No one's going to get inspired by Charlie. No one's ever going to even remember him. He'd just be a real quick thing, and then everyone will forget, basically. No.
That sounds incorrect to me.
I just watched about 3 million people be quiet for a minute. I have a hard time getting my kids to be quiet for like 5 seconds. That's inspiration. That's dedication. And then on top of that, all of this, this is going to get interesting.
And it's growing, ladies and gentlemen. It's growing.
About the special relationship between America and Great Britain. This is the special relationship that you're seeing here. It's not between our governments. Does anyone think David Lammy or Keir Starmer have got a special relationship with America?
Oh, they do have a special relationship with America. Keir Starmer and those other guys. They do have a special relationship. You're on our crap list. That's your special relationship of your leaders.
They hate America. They hate everything it represents. They hate freedom. Keir Starmer dared to make a Twitter post about the murder of Charlie Kirk.
He called him out.
If Charlie Kirk lived in this country,
he'd be
imprisoned for some of the things he said. So today, as well, there's only one country in the world and one government that's fighting for all of our free speech. It's not our government. It's certainly not the European Union. It's the Republican Party in the United States. It's J.D. Vance. It's Donald Trump.
Wow.